Welcome to Silicon Valley Nonprofits, a service of KMVT Community Media. I'm Bev Lenahan, your host. Today our guest is Natasha Wright. She's the founder and executive director of Chai for Charity. Thank you for coming today, Natasha.
Thank you so much for having me, Bev.
Well, we don't have very much time, so briefly tell us about Chai for Charity, about its mission, and really, how did you begin to start Chai for Charity?
Absolutely. 8 years ago, I was looking for ways to invest in my community and couldn't find the nonprofits that were aligned with my values. So I thought to myself, maybe my friends are having the same problem. And we threw a tea party in multiple locations across the U.S. And the energy from that tea party was electric. The goal of the tea party was to make sure that we could all learn about local nonprofit efforts. And then we gathered together and invested in those efforts. And the thinking behind Chai for Charity as a name and as a movement is that chai is really important in my family. So I'm from Pakistan, and chai is how our family connects. Chai spans generations. It's how I connect with all of the people in my family. And in fact, even today, my father has this ritual with my children where they dunk biscuits in chai every morning. And not a morning has gone by that they don't have this morning ritual of dunking biscuits. It really is. And so chai is just a really meaningful, it's more than a beverage. It's a meanithful custom for me, and so having that
a lot of emotion.
It does. It has a lot of emotion behind it, and it's authentic to myself and to our family, and this idea of giving in meaningful ways. And so that's how Chai for Charity came about, and the name itself was thought of by my husband and a girlfriend over chai.
Very cool.
Yeah, and so and it's stuck. So that's Chai for Charity.
Briefly tell our viewers, what does a successful chai event look like?
Absolutely. So a successful chai event has multiple goals, right? So we want to gather private donors at an event where they learn about local nonprofit efforts, and then we want to expand the way that they think about giving to include money, goods, time, and talent. So a typical event—
Say that again. Money, goods,
time, and talent.
Very important.
Yeah, because 20-year-old me had no money and some time, a lot of time, and 40-year-old me has no time and some money and talent. And so we want people to think about how they give in meaningful ways that honor the place that they are in life.
Yes.
So a successful event involves curating an experience for the host that is aligned with their values and passions. So
discovering what that is.
Exactly, discovering what that is, and then inviting nonprofits in who match a host's goals. And because the host, this is a very personal thing for a host, right? They're inviting their friends and family into their home, hosting them for a tea party, and highlighting things that really matter to them.
Makes a lot of sense. And I would imagine that it sort of clusters around either families or families and friends or people of the same age in whatever their social network is.
Exactly. It actually varies. It varies widely.
So how do people hear about you? Is it just word of mouth? How are you finding, especially this international or national effort?
Yeah, we're really lucky in that what has been happening so far, so we're a brand new nonprofit. We were established in January. And what's been happening so far has actually been word of mouth, or what I call kind of like splinter chais. There's a more clever word. But essentially, folks are coming to a chai event, loving the idea behind it, and then offering to host their own.
Sounds good. Well, give us your contact information so people can get a hold of you.
Absolutely. You can reach me at natasha@chaiforcharity.org or chaiforcharity.org, where you can find information on how to join our mailing list to hear about upcoming chais in your area or to host a chai in your area.
Very good. Well, thanks again for being with us, Natasha. Good fortune.
Thank you so much.